Doctors, listen up. They set you up to fail. When you went to med and dental school thinking that you were going to build a future of success, but instead you got stuck in a financial trap that was never designed to set you free. You're overworked, you're drowning in debt, and you're wondering how the hell you're ever going to retire. But here's the thing, that they don't teach you how to escape. But today I will. I'm going to stick with me because by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to break free faster than 99% of doctors. And trust me, you'll never look at your career the same way again. I'm Dr. Simone Ellis, and I sold my multiple million-dollar practice and retired at 40. Not because I worked harder than anyone else, and not because I saved every single dollar, but because I figured out the game and made my system work for me. And now I'm helping doctors like you escape financial trap that they don't teach us in school. And today I'm going to give you the exact steps on how to get there faster than you think. All right, so let's talk about the honest. How the system is rigged against us, why working harder won't make us richer, and how you can start buying your freedom back, and that can start today. So this information, they should have taught us in school, but they didn't. So I'm going to. The first thing we want to talk about is this tuition scam. The price wasn't set up for you. It was set for them. Patients may think we're rich, but we already know that med and dental school tuition is insane. You got $300, $400, and some schools are even up to $600,000. But here's what they never told you. The price isn't based off the value of your education. It's based on how much they know that they can squeeze out of us. You know, schools inflate tuition every year because they know you're going to take out the loans. And interest keeps you trapped longer than necessary. And I remember looking at my loans and balance and asking, like, how am I ever going to pay this off? You know, financial tax advisor said to me, she said, don't worry, you're going to be making six figures. But nobody tells you that the six figures does not mean freedom when you're drowning in debt and taxed to death. Years later, I realized like this game wasn't built for me to win. It was built for me to keep paying into it. And so today I want you to do this. I want you to calculate your debt paying off timeline. How long will it take at the current pace you're at? And once you see this number, you're going to understand why we need a better plan. Doctors and dentists, we make six figures, sometimes seven. So why are so many of us still trapped? It's because the system trains us to think that the more we work will equal more money. But let's get into the truth. More work equals more taxes. More work makes less time for your family. More work means you're staying stuck longer. And I used to think the answer was just working harder. And then I would see doctors in their 50s and their 60s still in debt, still overworked, just saying one more year and that would be enough. But then I realized, if you don't create an exit plan, you're never going to leave. They're just going to have us keep grinding while your best years slip away. I remember coaching a doctor who had never taken a vacation. Y'all, she was 50 years old and had never taken a vacation because she never felt like she was financially stable enough to do that. And so I got to have you guys start thinking today and stop thinking like an employee and start thinking about your business like a business owner. Where can I put my money that will pay me without my time? And, there's so many different options out here, whether it's real estate or side businesses or passive income. And one of the things that I always talk to my doctors in my coaching program about is delegation, because that is the first step to freedom so that you can free up your brain capacity to actually explore these options. So we have to start thinking about an escape plan, because when you come up with an escape plan, this is how you're going to buy back your time and retire faster. So most doctors have one huge mistake. They keep thinking that wealth is equaling to saving money. And that is not the real key. The real key is building systems that make money while you're sleeping. And so when we start to shift our mindset versus just being in the business versus working on the business and putting your money in places where it can make money for you, everything will change. And when I did that, I stopped focusing on the income and started focusing more on the assets. So instead of asking how much can I save? I started to say, how can I make money without working for the money? So I started to invest in income generating assets. I built a business that ran without me, and I created passive income streams. And that's when I realized I was really free. So, docs, if you have not ever done this, I want you to write down this thing called a freedom number. So, how much you actually need to live your best life. And I want you to identify one passive income stream that you can start this year. So, you don't have to quit your job tomorrow, but you do want to start moving in that direction. If you are serious about breaking free faster, I've got something for you. I've put together a free doctor's exit strategy guide that's going to help you start building an escape plan today. You can download it below and join one of my live coaching webinars where I show you step by step on how to take back your time and your money. Doctors, we didn't go through years of training just to be trapped in debt and endless work. You have skills, you have intelligence, and now it is time that we start using them. I want you guys to start thinking about building assets and stop trading your time for money and never letting the system control your future again. Because we've spent way too much time helping others, and now it's time for us to help ourselves. If you're ready to take control of your financial future, check out my next video, Doctors, You'll Never Get Rich Unless You Do This First. And I want you to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and let's get us out of this mess and on your terms. I'll see you there.